So, very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You all know my name. So, I am here to speak about power of unconscious mind. How many of you know about unconscious mind? What is unconscious mind?
Sir, unconscious mind, sir, all the life experience we have,
Go on, that's good.
all the life experience we had are all already feeded in our subconscious minds. Which things we also forget, they also go there in a subconscious mind, and in the moment of
To a very large extent, you have brought it very nicely. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Utkarsh.
Utkarsh, good to know that. So, what he said is, if you really want to understand the unconscious mind and its power, I would like to remind you about something known as, there is a movie also, Titanic. You know about this ship Titanic?
Yes, sir.
So what happened to Titanic?
So it sinks.
It sunk.
Yes.
Why did it sunk?
So it hit an iceberg.
It hit an iceberg, right?
Yes.
So, how does an iceberg may look like, if I may draw here? Not very good in drawing, but somewhat like this.
Yes.
So what is this portion here on the top is what is visible on the surface of the water. But that is not what the iceberg is. What is visible on the surface of the water is just tip of the iceberg. You might have heard this terminology, tip of the iceberg. So जो iceberg का एक मात्र छोटा सा tip है वो हमें दिख रहा है. But actual iceberg is here, silently sleeping below the water surface. Getting your point?
Yes, sir.
And it may be as huge as a mountain. So what happened to Titanic? It hit an
Iceberg.
which was as big as a and that's why it broke in two pieces. Imagine a ship breaking in two pieces, and Titanic was actually designed to be a very strong ship. So such a strong ship breaking in two pieces. You can imagine the impact. We have a ship also here to see. Imagine the impact. कितना बड़ा इम्पैक्ट होगा जो टाइटैनिक जैसे जहाज में दो टुकड़े में, एक तो होता है कि जहाज में चोट लगी और जहाज में होल हो गया एंड पानी गया और जहाज सिंक कर गया, दैट इज ओके, बट हियर इट ब्रोक. It means that impact was very strong. It means that this portion of the iceberg was very, very strong. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
That it could break a ship, that to a Titanic, in two pieces. So is your mind. So is your
Mind.
And your mind is not here. Your mind is here. This mind, this portion of the mind, the conscious mind in which you are right now, that is just a small piece. That is just the tip of the iceberg. But your major portion of your mind is unconscious. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
It is not visible. You don't know. No one knows. When I am interacting with you on a daily basis, I really don't know what kind of a person you are. Because the kind of person that you are is here. Till the time I don't reach your unconscious mind, मुझे नहीं पता आप कैसे हो. समझ रहे हो?
Yes, sir.
मुझे समझ ही नहीं आएगा. आप तो मुझे जो बोलोगे मैं मानूंगा. You will show me as a very friendly, happy, the kind of person bubbling with energy, but you never know that you are a psychopath. You are planning a revenge. You are planning to kill someone. You never know. It happens in our society, right?
Yes.
Or maybe you are having some fear in your heart. You are showing something else, but actually you are scared from inside. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Or you are, you are not able to fit yourself in the social environment. You have some social issues. You're not free to adapt. You find it difficult to work in a team. You are a person who believes in working alone. You don't like when a lot of people are there around you. Right? Or you might be having a lot of grievances in your heart. With the society, with the people, with your friends, with your relatives, maybe with your parents. Possible. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
So, unconscious mind is storing all your experiences in your life. And from when it is storing? From the time you're born till the time you attain the age of 18 or 19. That is the time when you become adolescent. तो उस समय से लेके बचपन से लेके अनगिनत यादें जुड़ती चली जा रही हैं और दिल के किसी कोने में, मैं दिल यूज कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज एसएसबी इज अ हार्ट मैटर, तो ये दिल के किसी कोने में बैठी हुई है चुपचाप, वेटिंग फॉर अ ट्रिगर. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
और जैसे ही वो ट्रिगर आया, जिसको हम साइकोलॉजी में क्या बोलते हैं, स्टिमुलस. The moment you get that stimulus, this memory comes out and you show a shade which no one knows. You appear as a different person altogether. So entire SSD procedure is based on reaching to your unconscious mind. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
What is my idea? My idea is not to believe what you are saying. You can tell me whatever you want. Of course, you will tell. You are here for an interview, or maybe while writing also in stories, you will portray yourself as, the warrior of the wars, or something like that. But ideally and actually, you are actually not having the courage. तो आपकी स्टोरी में जो आप दिखा रहे हो, उससे मुझे ये जो आप दिखाना चाह रहे हो वैसा आप दिखोगे, ऐसा नहीं है. What will come out when you're speaking about yourself or when you're writing your stories is the real you. That is what the entire SSB procedure is based about. It will somehow this way or that way try to reach to your unconscious mind. It wants to hear the stories from your unconscious mind. So that's why the impulse, the stimulus, you see a picture and you look at that picture and you concentrate on that picture for 30 seconds and automatically you go back to your memories. It is an automatic process. It is an automatic process. You cannot stop it till the time you don't look at that picture. मेरे को तो देखना ही नहीं है, मैं तो अपनी मर्जी से लिखूंगा. पर जब आप अपनी मर्जी से लिखोगे, बिना देखे लिखोगे, बिना उस पिक्चर से एसोसिएट किए हुए लिखोगे, it will not be your story. It's of no use anyway. सिमिलरली जब आप इंटरव्यू में अपने आप को ब्लॉक कर लोगे, आप वो जवाब दोगे जो आपने रॉन्गली प्रिपेयर किए हैं, या आप इंटरव्यूअर को ब्लॉक करते रहोगे. हाउ डू यू ब्लॉक द इंटरव्यूअर? हाउ डू यू ब्लॉक द इंटरव्यूअर? You don't reply, or you try to cut him down. How do you cut him down? You give monosyllable replies. Monosyllable replies क्या होते हैं?
Yes, no.
Yes, no. है ना? और third step में what will you do? You'll start arguing. You'll start defending yourself. In all these cases, you're blocking him. Why you're blocking him? Because you don't want him to let. You don't want to allow him to go to your unconscious mind. An interviewer will understand that. So what will he do? He will also talk here and there. Tell me how is the weather? And thank you. Similarly in psychology, how will you block? You write something else. Picture is something else, you are writing something else. Picture is about something else, but you are cleaning the environment. Swachh Bharat, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Digital India. Getting the point? So story is something else. Story is about two friends having fun together. But you don't want to see that. So you are blocking the psychologist by writing a story which actually doesn't belong to that. You, first of all, doesn't belong to you and doesn't belong to the picture also. So what is there in this unconscious mind of a person? What all is there? Fear. Getting your point? You went for swimming as a child. आप पॉन्ड में गए, विलेज के पॉन्ड में आप स्विमिंग करने गए और आप डूबने लगे. Getting your point? आप ऑलमोस्ट डूबने वाले थे, मतलब आपने पानी पी लिया थोड़ा सा. पानी पीते हैं ना डूबते तो. That fear is there. Now every time you see water, you get scared. Getting your point? But suppose आपने पानी पिया, आप पानी पीने के बाद घर गए, यू जस्ट अ स्मॉल चाइल्ड, एंड आपने बताया अपने पेरेंट्स को कि मैंने पानी पिया, मैं डूबने वाला था, तो आपके पेरेंट्स ने कहा आप तो कभी मत जाना उधर, डोंट एवर गो देयर. सो व्हाट विल इट बी एज? फियर. बट नाउ योर पेरेंट्स सेड नो नो डोंट वरी, कल हम चलेंगे. तो योर पेरेंट्स पुल्ड यू नेक्स्ट डे, दे अगेन मेड यू swim. So what will happen now? Your fear will
Vanish.
So fear से क्या हो गया वो? Triumph. You overcome the fear. Getting your point? So there will be two kind of memories. One will of fear, but fear is vanished now because you conquered that. So now you have the fear. You don't have fear. You have the triumph. So when you see water, you want to jump. Getting your point? What all is there in your unconscious mind? Someone rejected you. You know? People reject. As a friend also they reject. They don't accept your friendship. They rejected you in love. Getting your point? So that rejection is there. Getting your point? What do you mean by that rejection? It's fear of being rejected. You know? That feeling is there inside. Getting a point?
Yes, sir.
Will it affect your confidence somehow?
Yes, sir.
It will. It may. Can you overcome it?
Yes, sir.
How? How?
By not thinking about selection.
By not thinking about selection. Let's not link it to selection. How can you overcome this fear of rejection?
By facing it.
Hmm?
By facing it.
You've already faced it. You've been rejected.
Why not
So
restricting
so
to ourselves to retry?
By opening yourself to experiences. Your openness to experience. Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Someone bullied you in the class when you're a young boy or a girl. You know, there are people who bully. Group of people, group of students, they come and bully you or somebody. That feeling is also there. That feeling of helplessness. That feeling of
Helplessness.
it is possible that जो बच्चा था जिसने आपको bullying किया था as a child, if he happens to meet you again, you might slap him. Getting your point?
Yes, sir.
Because that feeling is there. And it is also possible that you overcame it. You said, कोई बात नहीं. Never mind. And when you meet that person again, you meet him with open hearts. Or how are you doing? Getting the point?
Yes.
So your reaction to a situation will vary. But what important is that your unconscious mind is filled with lots and lots and lots of experiences and memories. Like someone might have hospital experiences. Getting a point? Lot of frequent visit to hospitals. For someone else, for himself, ये सर्जरी वो सर्जरी हॉस्पिटल का जो वो स्मेल आता है उससे बहुत मोमेंट he sees a hospital. Getting a point? Getting a point or not?
Yes, sir.
Someone might have had certain injuries related to a particular sports, for example hockey. That fear is there. That feeling is there. It is all getting automatically stored in your unconscious mind. Getting your point?
Yes, sir.
What is my attempt? My attempt is to go to your unconscious mind. If I am able to reach to your unconscious mind, and if I am able to get the stories out of you, if I am able to, read you through your stories, if I am able to go to your unconscious mind when I am talking to you, I will be able to read you. Under the parameters of OAQs. That is my role. Getting your point?
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, इतनी बातें तो हो गई, अब करें क्या इसका? How to get better? These memories are always there. What can we do? What can we do?
Sir, our memories are stored in our mind in form of stories. So we can change those stories according to ourselves. So that is going to do an impact.
Okay, let's not keep it to stories only. Let's talk about life as such. Yeah.
We can do self-introspection by meditating.
First of all, never meditate in life. Sit down. And particularly from SSB perspective, meditation will be taken as a lack of strength and mental stamina. So meditation for you is your running. Meditation for you is your hard work. Meditation for you is your achieving what you want to achieve. But let's not talk about that. What can you do? First and foremost thing is forgive yourself. First and foremost thing is forgive yourself. You have to make a peace with yourself. Getting your point? हमारे साथ सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है ह्यूमंस के साथ? We blame ourselves too much. हम सबसे बड़े दुश्मन अपने खुद हैं. ये बात समझ में आ रही है? हमने अपने आप को एक ऐसा बहुत बड़ा सुपर ह्यूमन बना रखा है कि हमें लगता है कि हमसे तो गलती हो ही नहीं सकती. We think that we are a superhuman and we cannot commit mistakes. So we are stuck in two questions. What is the first question? Anyone?
Why?
हाँ.
मेरी क्या गलती थी?
नहीं. First question is, I could have had done that. I could have had done that. I could. Second question is, I should have had done that. One is I could have had done that. Second is I should have had done that. तो हम या तो ये कह रहे हैं कि मुझे ये करना चाहिए था, या हम ये कह रहे हैं कि मैं ये कर सकता था. Means to say is कि we are stuck in past. We are.
Stuck in past.
Have you heard this term? Stuck in past.
Yes, sir.
Heard that? Stuck in.
Past.
So first and foremost thing is make a peace with yourself. Forgive yourself. You did what you could. You did what you could. अब जो कर सकते थे आपने किया. You have reached this state now. Now from here on, don't look back. Look ahead. Look ahead. Now think what you can do now. Because what you have is now. Can you go back to past?
No.
Can you do anything about it?
No.
But can you shape your future from now?
Yes.
Is it possible?
Yes.
Sir.
That is what is called as art of anyone living in the
Present.
moment. Living in the art of ये meditation यही है. क्या नाम था तुम्हारा?
आयुष.
Ayush, this is the meditation. Living in the, sorry for my writing,
Moment.
living in the moment. If you achieve this, जो art of living बोलते हैं ना, यही है. Be where you are. What is happening? You are here, but you are not here. You are stuck in the past, or you are skeptical about the future. दो ही चीजें कर रहे हो आप प्रेजेंट में तो आओ. Be in the present. Whatever happened has happened. Whatever will happen will happen. You be where you are. Work. Define the goal. Define the objective. And work on it. Things will start from there. Getting a point?
Yes, sir.
If you stay stuck in your past, all these memories will keep coming and haunting you. And moment you make peace with it, एक मेरा बड़ा famous quote है, which I say is, let it go. Let it go. जाने दो. अगर तुम्हारे मन में किसी के प्रति कोई भी रिवेंज है, because वही रिवेंज स्टोरी में दिखेगा. किसी तरह का फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, जाने दो. Let it go. कुछ ऐसी बातें हैं जो नहीं जाने दे पा रहे हैं. Let that be then. Let it go or let that be. So put it in that remote corner of your heart where you don't visit often. Let it stay there. But please make peace. Getting my point?
Yes.
All this frustration, all this social issues which you are carrying in your heart, they will only reflect in your stories. और क्या आएगा स्टोरीज में? यही तो आता है. क्या तुम इस टेक्निक को डिफीट कर सकते हो? नहीं कर सकते. समझ रहे हो? मोमेंट तुम इंटरव्यूअर को झूठ बोलोगे आपके चेहरे पे दिखेंगे. आई एम टेलिंग यू, द मोमेंट यू स्टार्ट hiding something, it's visible. Moment you start portraying yourself different than what you actually are, it's very much visible. And then what happens is, you make one mistake, then you make another mistake, then you keep it, and for rest of your interview you are just on your back foot, defending yourself, which is not possible. So suppose you didn't do something, accept it, I didn't do it. Make peace, that is what making peace is all about. And then show what you have done now. Getting a point?
Yes, sir.
What you could not do is could not do. But now you show what you can do. Getting a point?
Yes, sir.
एक मूवी है, तुम लोगों ने भी देखी होगी, शाहरुख खान की, बाजीगर. देखी?
Yes, sir.
क्या कहता है उसमें? बस बदला ही ले रहा है. बचपन से जब से वो बड़ा हो रहा है, सिर्फ बदला ही लेना है उसको. So what is his unconscious mind filled with? Revenge, frustration. Do we want to be something like that? No. किस चीज का बदला ले रहा है? पापा के साथ कुछ हुआ है, तो उस बदले में वो क्या करता है? शिल्पा शेट्टी को छत से नीचे फेंक देता है मूवी में. What is this? Do you think it is acceptable? What he should have done is, he should have, the character I mean, I'm not saying Shahrukh Khan, he's acting, na? What he should have done is, he should have made peace. Because what is more important is the life, and the way you live it, the way you meet your goals, the way you meet your aspirations, that is far more important than, allowing yourself to simmer in the revenge of something that might have happened. Getting a point?
Yes, sir.
You getting a point? Lost somewhere? Tell me, all well? Are you in your unconscious mind already? Tell me. You want to share something? Sure? You see, unconscious mind का power आपको रोड पे वैसे भी देखने को मिल जाएगा. दिल्ली में तो बहुत ज़्यादा मिलता है, यूपी में भी. बंदा गाड़ी चला रहा है, अच्छी खासी गाड़ी चला रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है? He is driving, let's say, a Thar. It means he is living a good life.
Yes, sir.
Someone overtakes him. This guy gets triggered, stimulus. What does he do? He overtakes him, stops the car, comes out. There is a fight, there is an argument. He shoots that person. You might have heard about it. अब क्या होगा? वो गाड़ी चलाएगा कभी? जिंदगी भर जेल में रहेगा. How powerful? I told you, it's very powerful. Getting your point? किसी लड़की ने दिल दुखा दिया किसी का, अब उसको लड़कियों से बातें नहीं करनी। अरे क्यों? It means what he is doing. This mind is so powerful that he has denied himself. Getting your point? Getting your point or not?
Yes, sir.
किसी ने इतना उसको तंग कर दिया बचपन में, फ्रेंडशिप में, चाहे किसी चीज में, वो वेट कर रहा है कभी मिल जाए। He is waiting. कहीं तो मिले वो। There are people like this. Getting your point? But if you are also like this, then it will come out in your stories. It will come out in your interview. So first thing that we need to do is let it go and let that be. Once you have made peace with the past, once you start living in the moment, आपका progress from that moment will start. Getting a point?
Yes, sir.
Then now you will think ahead, and then now you will plan. कि अब मेरा ये प्लान है, मेरे को ये करना है, मेरे को ये ऐसे करना है. आप अपने आप को स्ट्रक्चर कर पाओगे. You will not be lost in the past. You will be moving ahead. Getting a point? Then only the things will start to move. Right? One thing that you should remember, if I ask you, how will you define success? Success. What is success?
सर सक्सेस सर डिफरेंट लेवल्स पे चेंज होता रहता है
What is your definition?
सर माय डेफिनेशन इज दैट सर इट कम्स बाय कंप्लीटिंग अ प्रोसेस
On completion of a task, you mean to say you feel
Huh.
successful? Okay, let me tell you. Success is progressive realization of a worthy goal. Success is progressive realization of a worthy goal. So what I mean to say is कि जो भी आपका worthy goal है, suppose your worthy goal is to become a defense officer, that's why you are here. Progressively, if you realize it, bit by bit. Suppose your problem is communication. Are you able to work on it every day and see the progress? Are you able to achieve little bit every day, every week, every month? It won't happen all of a sudden. Suppose someone is having a restricted communication in English, all of a sudden he will start speaking fluent. ऐसे तो होगा नहीं ना, but ये होगा जरूर if he is consistently working on his communication and progressively realizing it. तो अपना ऑडिट करो, वीकली ऑडिट करो. हाँ आज मैंने ये चीज लाया. Suppose your problem is mathematics in written, suppose CDS or whatever, or CGA, जो भी आता है. Progressive, how are you doing it? Check yourself every week, every month. Analyze, okay, I am here. Okay, I have achieved this much. That will make you feel successful. Next month, you will feel more successful. Next month, you will feel accomplished. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
This realization, progressive realization, is actually the success. So whatever you are planning to do, make a plan. Whatever is your plan. Of course, plan A for all of you is to become a defense officer. I need not to understand. Tell you again and again. What is plan B? Interviewer will ask you this question, and it will be solid plan B, because defense services का examination pattern is dynamic. You qualify CDS written with high flying marks, top आ जाओगे. SSB में सबसे कम नंबर पे आ सकते हैं. Getting your point?
Yes, sir.
It's a dynamic examination. Getting your point?
यस सर
That's why you should have a solid plan B running parallelly to plan A. And that's why defense services examination के written जो हैं वो बहुत tough नहीं रखे गए हैं. They are not like civil services कि आप और कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते हो. It is designed in such a manner that you do this and concurrently you do whatever else you want to do. You want to become a bank officer, you want to become a RBI officer, you want to become a CGL, you want to do something else, CAP, whatever. but it should run concurrently. And when you talk about it, you should be talking convincingly. You should be able to answer how, what is the modus operandi, what is your concrete plan, कैसे करने वाले हो, ये दिखना चाहिए आपकी बातों में, आपकी बोलने के तरीके में, और आप जब बात करें तो लगे कि हाँ सॉलिड बात हो रही है, सच में होने वाला है। ऐसा नहीं लगे कि ऐसी हवा हवाई की बातें हो रही है। हवा हवाई की बातें समझते हो, कर लूँगा, देख लूँगा, देखता हूँ, करता हूँ, है ना? So try to progressively realize your success. Try to let go whatever things that are holding you. That is the best thing that you can do. Learn the art of living in the moment. Make a very solid plan and work on it. Check yourself every week, every month. If you are not able to achieve it, go back, curse yourself, find where you went wrong, because you are your best judge. No one else will come from outside to tell you what to do. Now you are at that age where you have to check yourself and shape your future. Right? So far so good?
Yes.
Okay. You can switch it off. This.